everybody, it's Belle, and today we're playing a game that I haven't played in a very long time called Long Live the Queen. It's a visual novel type game where you're a princess and your mom has just died, so you're training to become the queen. And while you're doing this, you're just kind of trying to survive to your coronation and just do the best you can. And there's a little bit of strategy to it, a little bit of randomness, and a lot of ways to die. So I haven't done this in so long, I don't remember how to get where I'm supposed to, but I'll just show you how this starts. So this is your dad, Jocelyn. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. And I'm sad. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday. I'm 14, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what mother would have wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna quick change that. Okay, maybe that, I know my mic has been very loud recently, so let's hope that works. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me, Dad. God. No, she wouldn't, but sometimes bad things happen. You have to pick up and carry on. And as the nature of this game, a lot of bad can happen very quickly. All of Nova depends on us, on you. Sigh. I'll be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. Dun 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 dun. So, I'm gonna go over the Tell Me More, just in case you've never played Long Live the Queen. So this is basically the brief introduction. So you'll be controlling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova. So this is Elodie. As she tries to prepare for her coronation, to do that she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. The mood button will take you to the emotion screen for more details. So you can see right here, Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would then be afraid. So it slides up and down these, basically these scales. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skills screen now. So there's a lot of skills. Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in all skills. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekday that she studies, so if she studies history, she will earn 2 points times 5 days equals 10 points. Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set, conversation. She doesn't feel like talking to people right now. If she studies conversation, she will earn 2 minus 2 points per day, that is 0 points. So, see, this is the conversation. However, she has a +1 bonus to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will earn 2 + 1 points per day. That means 3 points a day, 15 points for the week. If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learning anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal. All of these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skills screen every week to see your current bonuses. Once you know your mood, skills, bonuses, and penalties, you're ready to choose your classes for the week. The classes screen breaks down skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. When you select a skill set, the 3 options in that set will appear on the right side of the screen. Choose a class option for both morning and evening class and click the Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, you'll sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Bubbles like these will show you when Elodie's mood is being altered by events. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. If the test fails, there is some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try, but if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubbles off in the preference menu. Now get ready to become a queen. So something they didn't tell you is once your skills reach like a halfway point, you actually get an outfit. Like right here, we can only pick the boarding school uniform, but you'll get an outfit that gives you a bonus in those skills so that you can kind of stop focusing on them a little bit and focus on other ones, but still have like an increased bonus in the ones that you've reached halfway. But certain skills will stop increasing until you have other skills up to the right level. So it actually becomes kind of a management system. So right now, we're just going to take a look. So she's depressed and afraid. So the skills that we have the best option in are expression or animal handling. Excuse me. Now, I vaguely remember some things. I do know that all of these have importance at different parts of the story, but you aren't always sure when those parts are going to come up. But for right now, I'm definitely going to do expression. And then these are the class options, and we're going to go with voice, I believe, or is it I'm going to go with voice. So the skill is singing beautifully, and then we're going to do animal handling, and we're going to do dogs. So that's done. So here we go. So we have 15 for voice. You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sustain a note. And then we'll build up dogs. You visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. So this first part is very much the same, like, because you always start the story off the same way, so this part I'm very used to. Elodie, Crown Princess. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Elodie. There's Charlotte. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Mommy said we'd be here all month. And then, so that increases my cheerful because my cousin is staying and I love her. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. Alright, so this is where we choose things that improve our mood. So we can take a look at our mood. So right now we're afraid and depressed. And if we want to start working on some of our more like royal bearing sort of like conversation and public speaking, we gotta get out of the depressed and into the cheerful. But yielding also helps that. And I think pressure does too. Willful helps things like when you're learning magic, which we can't learn yet. So if we play with the toys, we'll be by ourselves and we'll get yielding, lonely, and cheerful. We can visit Charlotte and Lady Merva, which we don't know what that'll do. We can walk in the gardens, which will do a lonely and a cheerful. Explore the castle, which is lonely and afraid. Visit the tomb, which is depressed and afraid. Attend the service, which just minuses a depressed, so this actually just goes up one there. And then attend court, which is +2 yielding, but we also get depressed and pressured. And we talk to our father, and we're not sure what that'll do. And then we can also sneak out, which is +2 willful and +1 lonely. I'm going to go visit Charlotte and Lady Merva. I don't know what it'll do, but that's exciting. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. +1 cheerful, but at least we can have fun together here. So that's all that did. So actually it's not that great. Just +1 cheerful. Let's take a look. Let's see. Right now, +1 to faith is the best bonus we can get. But I'm kind of intrigued about some of these other ones because oh no, physical, dance, reflexes, and flexibility. I might do lore and reflexes here. So we're gonna go classes. We're gonna do, what was it? It was lore, so that's faith. And then, what was it? Agility, reflexes. So we're going to improve those. The bonus for lore is because I'm afraid. So only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. So this is a bit of the how the magic works, and there's actually going to be a character who talks to us about it soon. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. So we just kind of got poked a bunch. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. So this is Juliana, Duchess of Ursol. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. So this is the character who will introduce us to magic. What? I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Heck yes, it is. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. So we can send her away, we can arrest her, or let her stay, and I'm going to let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. +1 willful. As you wish. So, like, this is because I don't remember how the story goes, or how to manipulate the story, I never quite remember, it's been a long time since I played this, so I can't remember, like, which stats I should be working on when. So, this is going to be kind of a journey into remembering how to die kind of thing. So right now we're equally willful, depressed, and afraid, and pressured. Lonely is just kind of hanging out in the middle. So we could talk to our father. We could visit Charlotte and Lady Merva. Visit Juliana, Duchess of Ursol. Play with our toys. Walk in the gardens. Sneak out. How are we on lonely? Oh, we don't know. Well, we could sneak out, and that'll increase our willfulness, so that'll be the max. That'll be our max mood. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. And so then, see, her expression here changes. So, see, our royal demeanor is at -2 because we're being willful. And our history is at -2 because we're not staying inside and studying. And our economics is at -2 because screw that. But we do have +1 in Lumen, which we can't actually learn right now. And we have +1 in Intrigue. And we have +1 in Military. So I think I'm going to go for Intrigue and Military. And I think that's going to be the last thing we do for this video. So, what was it? Classes. We're going to do Intrigue, and we're going to do Internal Affairs, and we're going to do Military, and we're going to learn Logistics. That sounds good, right? So, Internal Affairs. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. So let's see what happens now. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. I'm just gonna kill the flowers. Oh no, all of a sudden the Duchess of Ursol rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you, at your feet. Princess, don't move. Look down. You look down where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. You can't help it. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Well, that got rid of an heir presumptive. Elodie! Too late, Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What is going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get an herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was my fault. I don't feel good. You'll be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Whatever. So let's see. I'm the highest in willful and afraid. So let's... Maybe there's something that can make me angry so that I'm not... So this would be willful and angry. So decrease my... decrease my afraid and increase my willfulness. But I'm leery of making my willfulness too high. Because, you need to be yielding in order to learn a lot of the necessary courtly behaviors. Whereas depressed and pressured. So I would be mostly afraid. Well, that's fine. I haven't done a lot of afraid things. We're going to attend court. So yielding, depressed, and pressured. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. So here I am, and I am afraid and depressed, which puts me at, big bonuses in faith and in physical. So we'll probably do that again when next we are back, but I will go into the log. Oh, wait, no, not the log. How do I? Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, I've done a lot of, a lot of this before, and a lot of this is also saves coming, so we're going to ignore that, and we're going to save the game here, and it's going to be episode 1 end. Alright, so that's where we're at, and when we come back, we will continue on trying to become Queen of Nova. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!